Hey, what's going on? Happy Monday. I hope the weekend was good to you, and I hope the start of the week was also good to you. Happy Monday. I hope this video finds you well. Welcome to Monday Evening Quarterback, the after show. This is where I talk about everything I didn't on Monday Evening Quarterback. To follow along with us, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thought I'd get back to using the YouTube channel. There was one thing I didn't say. Well, I just got done recording Monday Evening Quarterback. That episode will be up shortly. Just realized there's one thing that I nor Ronnie discussed yesterday, and that was Jimbo Fisher being fired. He underachieved at Texas A&M. Yeah, you could talk about his record in the regular season all you want to, but he um, he just didn't get the job done there. They were paying him a boatload of money to um, to lead them to the promised land, and he didn't do that. Um, their best season was in 2020. He got them to a New Year's Six Bowl, the Orange Bowl. I think they won that game over North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. He, I think he's one of the best offensive-minded coaches in the country. He's the reason why Jameis Winston won the Heisman that year in 2013. And just remembering what he did with Florida State the year they won that national championship in Pasadena against Auburn. He's shown he can win, but I don't know if he just wasn't recruiting the right players. They had great skill players there, but kind of had inconsistencies at the most important position, which was quarterback. So that's my thoughts on that. I have a feeling Nick Saban's gonna hire him back to his staff. Watch, Nick Saban always does this. He did this with Steve Sarkisian a couple years ago, and I think he's gonna do the same thing with Jimbo. Bank on it. I'm predicting it right now. um, some of the other things I didn't talk about in the NFL yesterday. Kyler Murray made his first start for the Arizona Cardinals of the season. Last time we saw him was December 12th last year, and the Cardinals won. They won that game over the Atlanta Falcons. Let me look it up. Wish I had my phone near me. 25-23. The Giants are just absolutely terrible. If you said the Giants were the worst team in the National Football League, I would not disagree with you one bit. Blown out once again by the Dallas Cowboys, 49-17. The Cowboys have outscored the Giants 89-17 in the two games they met this year. Remember, the Cowboys beat them 40-0 in Week 1. And what else did I say? Next game. The Seahawks got by the Commanders 29-26. They looked a little shaky at times. Yeah, they looked a little shaky. And then, in my opinion, the game of the late afternoon slate was the Lions and Chargers. The Lions are the real deal. You can talk about the Eagles. You can talk about the 49ers. I think the Lions are right behind those two teams. Right there. They're well coached. Dan Campbell was my coach of the year candidate. My choice to win coach of the year, for a particular reason. He's making me look really good. The Chargers gave it all they could handle, but the Lions just proved to be a better team when it mattered the most. Sunday night football was kind of a dud. The Jets couldn't score a touchdown. The Raiders won that game by a score of 16-12. I'm really liking Antonio Pierce. I think he's a great football mind. The Raiders are playing hard for him, and you just see a complete change for the Raiders now since he became their head coach. This is what they needed, and they finally got it. Then tonight, there is Monday Night Football. Denver Broncos, Buffalo Bills. Man, Buffalo's a weird team. Just never know what you're going to get from them. They're great at home, but they can't win on the road. The only win they have on the road is the one against Washington in week 3. Um, Buffalo's defense has been hampered and decimated with injuries. I think Denver makes this a game, but Buffalo escapes. They're going to find a way to escape. I know they have the Jets next week. I can't believe it's week 11 of the NFL. Starting Thursday with the Bengals and Ravens, which should be a fun one. I'll announce what I'm previewing tomorrow on Instagram and on Twitter. So be on the lookout for it. That's all I have for Monday Evening Quarterback, the after show. So if you like what you heard and you want to keep up with me, log on to the site, which is thedailyblitz.blog, enter your email address and become a subscriber today. Follow us on Twitter or X or whatever you're calling it today at Daily Blitz _61. Follow us on Instagram at the Daily Blitz 61. Keep up with me on the airwaves. Going to be on the Prime in a few hours with Israel Rivera and TJ Hopkins. I'm on the Prime every Monday night and Tuesday night on Prime Sports World. Wednesdays, you can catch me on The Betting Window with Ronnie Coombe, John Danzo, and Ryan Shaw on the Nerdport Network. That's every Wednesday night. Fridays, you can catch me on College Football Showdown on Prime Sports World with my man Israel Rivera and Matt James, breaking everything down in college football. And I know we'll probably have a lot to talk about this upcoming episode this Friday. You can also catch me on the Sports Cubicle on WCPT 820 AM with Paul Shivari, Devin Tingle, Michelangelo Mercado, and Dan Marver. And if you need a link to check out any of those shows, let me know. I will gladly get it to you. I hope you enjoy this after show for MEQ, and I hope you enjoy the actual episode of Monday Evening Quarterback. I will see you back here next week, Monday.